A very good morning and warm welcome to our esteemed guests, dignitaries, invited speakers, participants, ladies and gentlemen. As a humble beginning towards technological empowerment of our society in order to create a better tomorrow, Drone Research Center IIT Roorkee and IEEE Roorkee Subsection and IEEE Uttar Pradesh GRSS chapter are jointly organizing IEEE International Conference on Electrical, Electronics, Communication and Computers, ELEXCOM 2023. ELEXCOMS primarily covers burning topics such as unmanned autonomous vehicles, electric vehicles, radars, communication beyond 5G, 6G, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and their respective applications. As Augustus Hare rightly said, thought is the wind, knowledge the sail, and mankind the vessel. This conference truly sets the sail towards bigger, brighter, and better beginnings. It hereby gives us immense pleasure to extend a cheerful welcome to all the participants, speakers, delegates, and guests from different organizations across the country. We are delighted to have you all here. With such a good number of participation, we are sure that this conference will be a memorable, highly educational, and not to be missed event. We hope that this insightful exchange of knowledge will help all of us better understand some of the distinct and unexplored concepts of electrical, electronics, communication, and computers. We truly value your participation in this conference.
ELEXCOM'23 is set to play an integral role in promoting the vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat by focusing on cutting-edge technologies through original research papers, invited talks, and vendor exhibitions. This event will not only provide a platform for startups to showcase their innovations but also facilitate skill development through tutorials and presentations. With a diverse range of stakeholders, including industry, academia, and government agencies, ELEXCOM 23 aims to define the future direction of critical technologies that will contribute to India's self reliance by addressing the needs of the industry, society, and the international community. This conference will help India progress towards self sufficiency while fostering collaboration on a global scale. On an international level, ELEXCOM 23 serves as a bridge between India and global society. It creates a platform for sharing knowledge, discussing products, and defining future directions in critical technologies. By attracting participants from various countries, it contributes to international collaboration and showcases India's prowess in technological innovation. Overall, ELEXCOM 23 is a key event that aligns with the goals of Atmanirbhar Bharat, startup initiatives, Skill India, and the advancement of international society. Quoting Mahatma Gandhi, everyone wants to be strong and self sufficient, but few are willing to put in the work necessary to achieve worthy goals. So let's aspire to be among those few as we begin this conference. With this, we would like to begin with the inaugural ceremony.
May I now request our dignitaries, our chief guest, Professor Prateek Kishore, outstanding scientist and director, TBRL DRDO Lab, Chandigarh. Our guest of honor, Professor KP Singh, ex-director IIT BHU. Our guest of honor, Professor Surendra Pal, former Vice Chancellor, Defence Institute of Advanced Technology, Pune, ex-president IETE. Our guest of honor, Dr. A.K. Singh, ex-director DLRL DRDO Lab, Hyderabad. Mr. Amit Sinha, ADG Administration, CCTNS. Professor U.P. Singh, Deputy Director, IIT Roorkee. And Professor Dharmen Singh, General Chair, ELEXCOM 23. And Professor Electronics and Communication Engineering, IIT Roorkee, to please come on the dais and take their respective positions. As Golda Meir rightly states, glorious bouquets and storms of applause are the trimmings which every artist naturally enjoys. And so, in order to add more joy and big rounds of applause to already cheerful atmosphere, may I now request Deepmala to welcome Professor Pratik Kishore with a bouquet. Welcome, sir. Thank you, Deepmala. May I now request Anshika to welcome Professor KP Singh with the bouquet. Welcome, sir. Thank you, Anshika. May I now request Deepmala to welcome Professor Surendra Pal with the bouquet. Welcome, sir. Thank you, Deepmala. May I now request Anshika to welcome Dr. A.K. Singh with the bouquet. Welcome, sir. Thank you, Anshika. May I now request Deepmala to welcome Mr. Amit Sinha with the bouquet. May I now welcome, sir. Thank you, Deepmala. May I now request Anshika to welcome Professor U.P. Singh with the bouquet. Welcome, sir. Thank you, Anshika. Thank you all.
दीप ज्योति परम ब्रह्म दीप ज्योति जनार्दन दीपो हरतु मे पापम दीप ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते। भारतीय संस्कृति के अनुसार हर शुभ कार्य का आरंभ दीप प्रज्वलन विधि के साथ किया जाता है। सो नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट ऑल द डिग्निटरीज फॉर द लैम्प लाइटनिंग सेरेमनी। Now, I would like to request you all to please rise for the Kulgeet.
जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। हिमगिरि शृंगों से अभिनंदित, गंगा जल करते कलगान। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। शिक्षा आदर्शों में उन्नत, जीवन शिल्पी भूरचनारत। शिक्षा आदर्शों में उन्नत, जीवन शिल्पी भूरचनारत। श्रमं विना न किमपि साध्यं रत, यंत्र कला कौशल अभियान। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। जन जीवन प्रासाद उठाकर, सेतु बांध भूखंड जुड़ाकर। जन जीवन प्रासाद उठाकर, सेतु बांध भूखंड जुड़ाकर। अंतरिक्ष में यान उड़ाकर, नवयुग को देता आह्वान। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। सर्जन हित जीवन नित अर्पित, धरा स्वर्ग शोभा कर निर्मित। सर्जन हित जीवन नित अर्पित, धरा स्वर्ग शोभा कर निर्मित। वैज्ञानिक युग पट में मूर्तित, भू पर लाता स्वर्ण विहान। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। नई प्रेरणा से दीपित मन, नव स्वप्नों से हर्षित लोचन। नई प्रेरणा से दीपित मन, नव स्वप्नों से हर्षित लोचन। नए सत्य के उर में धड़कन, ध्येय राष्ट्र जीवन कल्याण। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। हिमगिरि शृंगों से अभिनंदित, गंगा जल करते कलगान। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान। जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान, जयति जयति विद्या संस्थान।
Thank you all. May I now request Professor Dharmendra Singh, General Chair ELEXCOM'23, to please enlighten us about the event.
A very good morning to our esteemed guests, dignitaries, conference participants, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly pleasure for me to welcome you all for the IEEE International Conference on Electronics, Electrical Communication and Computer, that's known as ELEXCOM'23, which is being organized by the Drone Research Center, IIT Roorkee, with the collaboration with the IEEE UP subsection, UP section and IEEE GRS chapter Roorkee section. I am very grateful to Dr. Prateek Kishore, Director TBRL, Chandigarh, Professor KP Singh, former Director IIT BHU, Varanasi, Professor Surendra Pal, former Vice Chancellor DIIT, Pune, Dr. AK Singh, former Director DLRL Hyderabad, Mr. Amit Sinha, ADG Uttarakhand, and Professor UP Singh, Deputy Director IIT Roorkee, for taking time off from their busy schedule to grace the conference. It is also an honor for us to welcome Professor Akhilesh Sharma, Dr. N.K. Arya, and Mr. Sajid Mukhtar, who has accepted our invitation to deliver the keynote. I am especially honored to welcome all the participants, invited speakers, session chairs, and all the persons associated with the conference. Before getting more into the ELEXCOM'23, I would like to talk about Drone Research Center, IIT Roorkee, which is established by 1994 batch alumni in 2022, The center is expected to evolve as a unique facility at national level where state-of-the-art and frontier research would be conducted on several aspects of the drone technology and its application. For example, drone manufacturing, drone-based application, anti-drone technology. I would like to show some small presentation for the Drone Research Center, IIT Roorkee. Just share. Somebody has closed. For inauguration, the live session and the YouTube is also available, so there is a need for this. So, Drone Research Center, established by 1994 batch, Dharmen Singh and a lot of people associated with that. A lot of projects we are having the different challenges related to the DRDO, social and all other things. A lot of challenges are going on. Some results which I want to show that some salient features, some salient work we have done for the drone, for using the artificial intelligence, camouflage target detection. Anti-drone, we are working a lot for the anti-drone technology, both soft killing and the hard killing both. So we have developed all the systems, and it is under a process, the hardware setup and all the things. Just I want to show that in last 1.5 years, we have done, because 1994 batch Synergy is there, we have done a tremendous work for the development of a lot of activity in the Drone Research Center. So you can see that whatever the challenges we have faced, what are the things, because a lot of students are there. So I just want to show that some experiment we have done indoor and outdoor, how it works. The most challenging task is how to differentiate the drone with the bird. So we have worked for that also, how to differentiate. Once we are doing the anti-drone technology, we have to be knowing that. So a lot of setup, lot of prototype we are trying to develop, camouflage target detection, moving target detection, whatever be the things, person identification, all the things we are doing. And what I am saying that a lot of very good results we are getting, and very soon some patent and some product will be in the market as well as for the use for the other person. So agriculture, we are doing a lot of things for agriculture, for weed monitoring, this, that, identification, classification. Just showing a glimpse what are different work we are doing at the Drone Research Center. And basically, last 1.5 years, we are much more focused for giving the customized application. And now we are moving towards how to give the manufacturing or some part of the manufacturing of the drone. So you can see that. And one very good result I want to show that this is this year Haridwar covered result, where we have done the density map, and we have counted the number of people also, and we have identified the number of vehicles also, how many vehicles and how many things are there. So all these things we will be very helpful for the computer vision approach for remotely monitoring the things in the future. Railway track and all other things we are doing. Once we are saying that now the stealth demand is very much, so we are working for the stealth solution for drone also. So a lot of paint, a lot of different technology we have developed. So all the things. And just I want to say that this is the 1.5 year what we have done with at the Drone Research Center in this. So I unshare kar do jara. Yes. So I will move forward. Just want to show that because I got the opportunity to coordinate this center and then different work, and it is not possible without association of the faculty members, nearby colleagues, and the students, most importantly, student. ELEXCOM'23 focuses on unmanned autonomous vehicle, electric vehicle, radar, communication behind 5G, 6G, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and their applications. I am proud to share that this conference covers broad areas considering the advancement in the technology all over the world. opportunity to learn about diverse fields, engage in the interdisciplinary discussion, and network with professionals from the various backgrounds. The best part about these conferences is that they are beneficial for fostering collaboration and gaining exposure to different perspectives in the scientific community. The highlights of ELEXCOM'23 include novel research papers, invited scientific talks, vendor exhibition, tutorials, presentation, and engaging panel discussion. It aims to provide a stimulating forum for representatives from the industry, academia, and government agency to share ideas, report findings, collaborate, and discuss their ideas and thoughts. A special attention will be placed on research opportunity and what come next. That is the very important thing. What come next once we are doing for the electric vehicle or the drone or for the artificial intelligence and machine learning. With various stakeholders on board, ELEXCOM'23 is expected to produce a comprehensive knowledge of what the industry, society, national and international diaspora need and necessary steps in the direction. I am sure that with such an august gathering, we will be able to achieve our aim. We have received nearly 400 research papers, out of which we carefully reviewed and accepted approximately 154 scientifically sound and novel research papers in their respective category. Our review committee had a minimum 3 reviewers, which are experts in their respective domain. The conference is in the hybrid mode with 113 online participants and 50 physical participants, divided into the 24 sessions. We also have added 161 registration from the academia, R&D, whoever eager to attend the conference. We are proud to mention that we have 4 keynote speakers actually, Dr. Suren Pal, Dr. Narendra Kumar Arya, Dr. Akhilesh Sharma, and Mr. Sajid Mukhtar, who is the CMD Uttar Group, IIT Roorkee. Along with this, we have 15 invited talk and 2 industrial talk. We have tried our level best to provide you a comfortable and the fruitful stay during the conference. But if you feel any uncomfort, then please do not hesitate to contact us and contact me or with my team. I am hopeful that though this event we will be able to further extend the boundaries of their fields with a lot of enthusiasm, excitement, and happiness. Once again, I welcome you all to ELEXCOM'23 and enjoy the stay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of wisdom. Your zestful vision has been the empowering source behind this conference. I would now like to introduce Professor U.P. Singh, Deputy Director, IIT Roorkee. Professor U.P. Singh received his PhD degree from Banaras Hindu University in Coordination Chemistry in 1988. He currently serves as Deputy Director, IIT Roorkee. Professor Singh has previously held positions such as Dean Administration, Dean of Students Welfare, Dean Finance and Planning, and Member BOG at IIT Roorkee. Professor Singh's research contributions involve numerous research and development projects, able PhD and MSc students guided with over 250 plus papers published over the course of his illustrious career. He has been the recipient of Dr. B.C. Haldar Memorial Award, ISCA Young Scientist Award, UNESCO Research Fellowship Award, Science and Technology Fellowship Japan, GSPS Visiting Scientist Japan twice, Alexander von Humboldt Fellowship Germany, while the list is endless. We welcome you, sir, to the conference. May I now request Professor U.P. Singh to please address the conference.
Dr. Pratik Kishore, Director TBRL Chandigarh, Professor KP Singh, former Director IIT BHU, Professor Surendra Pal, former Vice Chancellor, DIET, Dr. AK Singh, former Director DLRL Hyderabad, and Mr. Amish Sinha, ADG Uttarakhand. Delegates, other dignitaries from academia, industries, research institutions across the country and from abroad, ladies and gentlemen, and more importantly, students. A very good morning to all of you. On behalf of Director Professor K.K. Pant, on my own behalf, I welcome you to our campus, IIT Roorkee, and the ELEXCOM'23. IIT Roorkee is among the foremost of institutes of national importance in higher technical education and in engineering, basic science, and applied research. Since its establishment, the institute has played a very vital role in different fields. For example, training the technical manpowers, giving know-how to the country, and the important research area. Recently, according to NIRF ranking, the IIT Roorkee is in 5th position among the old 7 IITs, means we are above the IIT Kharagpur. The institute has various departments, various, the centers for the emerging area of the research, and institute has also been considered as a trend setter in the area of education and research in the field of science, technology, and engineering. As Professor Dharmender Singh has informed to the gathering that the 1994 batch of alumni has expressed interest to gift a grant or create a corpus to establish a center of excellence for drone research IIT Roorkee. The alumni are a very important, resource for us, and I'm very happy to know these things that the 1994 batch alumni has taken a lead in these directions. The purpose of the center, as Professor Dharmender Singh has informed, that to manufacture the drones, also to go for the drone-based application, and for anti-drone technology. We expect in future many more centers will come in the institute with the help of our esteemed alumni from different batch. This ELEXCOM'23 is a 2-day conference, and as Professor Dharmender Singh has informed that we have many distinguished speakers for this conference. I am sure that the proceeding of the coming 2 days will be immensely beneficial for the academia and research community in the country. I am sure that you will have an excellent experience in this national symposium. I wish all the delegates a full stay and stimulating discussions in these highly specialized areas during the symposium. Please enjoy your stay in the campus. And I always say that our campus is one of the best campus among all the 7 old IITs, is well maintained. I wish a grand success in all their endeavor in pursuits of academic excellence, knowledge, and wisdom, especially for our dear students who has come here from different institutions of the country. With this, I thank the organizing teams under the leadership of Professor Dharmendra Singh to organize this symposium, and as he had told that he has made every efforts to make your stay comfortable, and if something is, feel something is needed, you can contact with him. So with these things, I thanks once again. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and for your outstanding contribution to our institution. I would now like to introduce our guest of honor, IPS Amit Kumar Sinha, ADG Administration, CCTNS, Uttarakhand. I am truly honored to introduce him, as he not only embodies excellence but is also a proud alumnus of our esteemed institution. Did his BTech in Electronics Engineering in the year 1994. He joined Indian Police Services in 1997. Throughout his illustrious career, Shri Amit Sinha has held various crucial positions across different regions. Displaying exceptional leadership and management skills, he initiated Tehri Dam construction in 2001, eliminated the first ever Maoist camp in Uttarakhand, arresting 11 Maoists, managed rescue and relief during the 2013 Kedarnath disaster, pioneered Uttarakhand's first HCI-based state data center in 2018, founded the Drone Application and Research Center, contributing to DGCA drone rules, raised 1.5 crore alumni gift, established the Drone Research Center for students, arrested 15 plus corrupted government officials as Director Vigilance, and the list goes on. Shri Amit Kumar Sinha's exemplary service, dedication, and numerous achievements make him a true luminary in the field of law enforcement and administration, leaving an indelible mark on Uttarakhand and beyond. Sir, we are honored to have you back at your alma mater and grateful for your willingness to contribute to our conference. Sir, I request you now to please address the august gathering.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. थोड़ा सा करेक्शन है, मैं सिविल में था, इलेक्ट्रिकल में नहीं था, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में नहीं था. दूसरी बात मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि जब 94 बैच ने सोचा कि हमें अपने एल्मा मैटर को कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट करना है, तो उस समय जैसे अभी रैंकिंग की बात हो रही थी, तो हम लोगों से कहा कि रैंकिंग अच्छी हो जाएगी उससे. तो हमने कहा ठीक है, रैंकिंग अच्छी होना तो सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है, और एलुमनी कंट्रीब्यूशन की शुरुआत होती है. मतलब हम लोगों ने ड्रोन रिसर्च सेंटर ही क्यों उत्तराखंड में, हमारे पूरे बैच में डिस्कशन चला कि क्यों ड्रोन रिसर्च. तो मेरा उसमें बड़ा अहम रोल था, क्योंकि मैंने इसके पहले उत्तराखंड गवर्नमेंट में ड्रोन रिसर्च सेंटर शुरू किया. उसके पहले हमने उत्तराखंड गवर्नमेंट में ड्रोन रिसर्च सेंटर शुरू किया एनटीआरओ की मदद से, जिस समय कि हमारा ड्रोन का कोई सिविल एविएशन रेगुलेशन नहीं था, ड्रोन बैंड थे. जब मैंने शुरू करवाया तो उस समय मुझे बोला गया कि जेल चले जाओगे. तो जांच हो जाएगी, तुम्हारी इंक्वायरी हो जाएगी, तुम कहाँ गलत काम कर रहे हो। मैं ये इस फोरम में क्यों कहना चाहता हूँ, बिकॉज यहाँ एलेक्सकॉम के माध्यम से पेपर प्रेजेंट हो रहे हैं, लोग रूल तोड़ के ही नए रूल बनाते हैं, रिसर्च करते हैं। क्यों आप पुराने रूल तोड़ते हो, नए रूल बनाते हो? हमारे दिमाग में ऐसा ही कुछ घूम रहा था कि भाई कहीं ना कहीं तो आपको शुरुआत करनी पड़ेगी। तो एनटीआरओ के साथ मिलकर हम लोगों ने एक ड्रोन एप्लीकेशन रिसर्च सेंटर बनाया। फिर जब हमारे बैच ने कंट्रीब्यूट किया तो हमने बैच को कन्विंस किया, और हमारे सारे बैच लगभग इस पर कन्विंस है कि उत्तराखंड की जो परिस्थितियां हैं और ड्रोन जिस तरह से एक फ्यूचर बनने जा रहा है, हम लोग ड्रोन रिसर्च सेंटर में ही अपने कंट्रीब्यूशन को डालते हैं। एक बढ़िया सा कॉफर होगा और उसके उस अमाउंट से काफ़ी बच्चों को आने वाले समय में एक प्रेरणा भी मिलेगी, ट्रेनिंग भी मिलेगी। देखिए, चीज़ें तो कहीं ना कहीं से लोग ले लेते हैं, अगर यहाँ ड्रोन सेंटर नहीं होता तो कहीं और जाकर कोई ट्रेनिंग ले लेता, लेकिन अपने अल्मा मैटर में कुछ ऐसी चीज़ करना जो कि और मैं इसमें धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा प्रोफेसर धर्मेंद्र सिंह साहब का। इन्होंने शुरू से हम लोगों को मोटिवेट ही नहीं किया, बल्कि इसको कहा कि इसको कैसे चलाएंगे। बल्कि मैं तो कहता हूँ कि इसमें हम लोगों का 10% रोल है, 90% रोल धर्मेंद्र सिंह साहब का है। इन्होंने जिस तरह से इसको आगे चलाया, इन्होंने एंटी ड्रोन पे काम कर रखा था उस समय तक। इन्होंने एग्रीकल्चर रिसर्च कैसे ड्रोन पे कर सकते हैं उसकी बात कर रही हुई थी। हम लोग का रोल ये था कि उत्तराखंड स्पेसिफिक हम लोग थोड़ा चले, बिकॉज उत्तराखंड की प्राकृतिक आपदाएं हमारे यहाँ काफ़ी होती हैं। साथ में अगर देखा जाए तो हमारे बॉर्डर, इंटरनेशनल बॉर्डर लगे हुए हैं, हमारा फॉरेस्ट कवर भी 70% के करीब है, तो जहाँ ड्रोन की बहुत आवश्यकता है। मतलब मैं तो अपने करियर में देख चुका हूँ, जैसे टेहरी डैम एजिटेशन में हम लोग जिस तरह से काम करते थे, ड्रोन है ही क्या, ड्रोन इज अ रिमोट कंप्यूटर विद अ कैमरा। मैं इसको यही मानता हूँ। अभी भी कल भी हम लोग किसी भी पुलिस एक्शन में बॉडी वॉर्न कैमरा लगाते हैं या कहीं सीसीटीवी लगाकर उसको पब्लिक को मॉनिटर करते हैं। ड्रोन एक तरह से आपको एज देता है उसमें। कोई भी इस तरह का जो अगर रिमोट कंट्रोल्ड डिवाइस है वो आपको एज देता है। तो उस समय हम लोगों ने केदारनाथ डिजास्टर में देखा, टिहरी डैम एजिटेशन में देखा कि अगर ड्रोन रहता हमारे पास, हम डिजास्टर में लगभग 6,500 लोगों को खोए, अगर ड्रोन रहता तो हम कम से कम सर्च कर सकते थे, बिकॉज हमारे पास 5 दिन क्रूशियल था। उस 5 दिन में हमारे हेलीकॉप्टर्स हर जगह नहीं जा सकते थे, ड्रोन्स काफ़ी पेनिट्रेट कर सकते थे। तो इनफैक्ट हम लोगों ने उत्तराखंड में ड्रोन सेंटर डालने के लिए अपने केदारनाथ का एग्जाम्पल दिया और गवर्नमेंट को कन्विंस किया कि हमें ड्रोन तो खरीदने दो, तो गवर्नमेंट ने ड्रोन खरीद दिया। तब तक ड्रोन के रूल्स बंद हो गए और ड्रोन इलीगल हो गया। साथ में एक पुलिस फोर्स में थोड़ा डर भी होता है कि अगर ड्रोन उड़ा रहे हैं, ड्रोन टूट गया तो जांच हो जाएगी, कौन भरेगा उसका पैसा, महंगी चीज़ थी। तो फिर हम लोगों ने ड्रोन रिसर्च सेंटर शुरू किया, कम से कम ड्रोन तोड़ो, हम उसमें बनाना सिखाएंगे। पुलिस में ही हम लोगों ने एक विंग अलग शुरू किया, इसमें कि ड्रोन को हम लोग उसके आर्म्स टूटने के बाद उसका एक रेट्रोफिट आर्म्स लगा के ड्रोन को टेम्परेरी उड़ाना सिखाया गया। फिर जांच में कन्विंस किया कि तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, तुम शुरू तो करो। ट्रेनिंग दिलवाई लोगों को, ड्रोन पायलट बनाए। इनफैक्ट उत्तराखंड पुलिस में अब तक कहीं ड्रोन सर्टिफाइड पायलट नहीं, हमने उत्तराखंड पुलिस में ड्रोन के सर्टिफाइड पायलट्स बना दिए कि आप ट्रेनिंग कराओ। हमारा पुलिस का वायरलेस विंग जो है आज की डेट में ड्रोन का एक हमारे ड्रोन का स्क्वाड बन चुका है। 25 लोग ड्रोन के ट्रेंड है जो कि ड्रोन पे सिर्फ ड्रोन पायलट का काम नहीं करते बल्कि ड्रोन डेटा एनालिसिस भी करते हैं। और हम लोग का शुरुआत से ये प्रयास रहा कि ऐसा कुछ करते हैं, क्योंकि उत्तराखंड की प्राकृतिक आपदाएं और जो हमारा नेचुरल टेरेन है वो बाकी जगह से बहुत डिफरेंट है। तो यहाँ पर जब तक कि हम कुछ हट कर नहीं करेंगे तब तक नहीं चल सकता काम। ड्रोन रिसर्च सेंटर उसमें हमारा बहुत एक अहम रोल जो मैं कहूँगा वो अपनाने वाला है। आने वाले समय में भी मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि ड्रोन रिसर्च सेंटर इसमें बहुत अहम रोल अपनाएगा। अंत में मैं पूरे अपने बैच 94 बैच के साथ और साथ में धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगा कि आपने स्पेशली डीआरसी को एलेक्सकॉम का एक पार्टनर एलिमेंट बनाया, इसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू सर।
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivating words. It has been such a pleasure for all of us listening to you, and our alumni always set the right trend for the future. I would now like to introduce our guest of honor, Dr. A.K. Singh, ex-director, DLRL, DRDO Lab, Hyderabad. Dr. Anil Kumar Singh obtained his PhD in 1991 Electronics Engineering from IIT BHU. He joined electronics and radar development establishment, Defense Research and Development Organization, Bangalore in November 1991 as Scientist C and worked till 5th March 2017 in various capacities like Group Head Divisional Officer, Project Director, and SCH Director of the lab. In October 2015, he was promoted to the post of Outstanding Scientist. He took over charge of Director, Defense Electronics Research Laboratory, DLRL, Hyderabad. Dr. Singh has authored more than 150 research papers in different international and national journals and symposiums. He has 3 copyrights and 10 patents to his credit. He has received many prestigious awards for his novel invention and significant contributions, such as NRDC Meritorious Invention Award in 1997, DRDO National Science Day Commendation in 2005, DRDO Technology Group Award in 2006, DRDO Award for Performance Excellence 2008, IIT RSI Award in 2009, DRDO Agni Award of Excellence in Self-Reliance in 2011, and IIT CDIL Award in 2014. We welcome you, sir, to the conference. May I now request Dr. A.K. Singh to please address the audience and share his valuable thoughts with all of us.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Prateek Kishore, Director TBRL, Dr. Surendra Pal, former distinguished scientist and Deputy Director ISAC, ISRO, former Vice Chancellor of DIIT Pune, and former President of IET India, Professor K.P. Singh, former Director of IIT BHU, and Mr. Amit Sinha, ADG Uttarakhand, and all of us, our dear friend Professor Dharmen Singh, and respected distinguished guest participants, scientists, engineers, and students. I am quite elated as I convey my best wishes to the Drone Research Center, IIT Roorkee, IEEE Roorkee Subsection, and IEEE Uttar Pradesh Section, GRSS chapter, for organizing an IEEE International Conference on Electrical, Electronics, Communication, and Computer, that is ELEXCOM'23. I am happy as this conference shall provide a unique opportunity for the faculty members, young dynamic students, scientists, engineers, and other practitioners to present and understand the ongoing research on the application front using UAVs, EVs, machine learning, and communication beyond 5G and 6G. As Mr. Amit Sinha has brought out that the importance of a drone. And all of us know that drone is going to play a very major role in civil as well as military domain. All of have seen in our recent conflict of Russia and Ukraine that more than missiles, drones are playing very important role. And in the days to come, the drone-based systems is going to make a substantial difference in the either in the war or in the civil applications. With great technological leaps come equally significant responsibilities. As we reach new heights, we must also ensure ethical and responsible usage of UAVs. Privacy concerns, airspace regulations, and environmental impact demand our attention. It is our collective duty to strike the balance between innovation and accountability. Moreover, as we convene to explore the myriad facets of electric vehicles, we are witnessing more than a technological shift. We are embracing a paradigm that challenges the status, redefines mobility, and embraces innovation in the driving force for change. The technology has now has not only changed the way we perceive the world, but also transformed the way we interact with it. The remarkable world of radar. I personally, being a radar person, I know the importance of radar and what are the development has been done in the field of radars. Radar for civil application and radar for military application are equally important. And we have different kind of targets. As all of you, many of you must be working here in IIT Roorkee campus itself, that we have objects which is buried underground, we have objects which is hiding behind the walls, we have objects starting from few centimeters away from us, and we have objects which are thousands and thousands of miles away from us. So how to get information on that? As all of us know that radar is a very fascinating area of research. Though all of us every day see that our civil aviation and airport traffic control, it is everything used by radar. We get all the weather information through radar only. So, and there are quite few challenges. Challenges are in terms of making radar cost effective, making radar very light. Suppose you want to make radar on drone system. Unless until you make radar on chip, you can't put on the drone. And if you want to put in a drone system, then you need to have a number of drone network, all the drone into a formation and try to see that all the coverage requirement is met. Also, radars are important because you not only get the information about any target. Nowadays, you can identify the target, you can classify the target, and you can know all the, including the shape, RCS of the target by means of imaging. Another important area of radar is microwave imaging. And a lot of research work all across the world, in the country, in the IIT campus is being done. And more importantly, as Professor Dharmendra Singh has brought out, that we are focusing in the area of developing drones, also anti-drone system. Because we know the importance of drone in civil applications, we know the importance of drone in military domain, and we know the importance of rogue drones. So how to control them? So we have to have the means and strategies to carry out different type of sensor development, which can be fitted on drone, which can be fitted on ground to neutralize the drone. And somebody was, as he was also bringing out that how to, because drone and bird size would be same, how to identify that whether it's a drone or bird. So there are few challenges, and I'm sure that a lot of work is going on, and people will keep focusing on developing technologies and implementing, basically implementing the tools which can be very efficiently used. As we know that today we stand at the crossroads of a technological revolution that has transcended the realm of science fiction to become an independent part of our reality. The epoch of artificial intelligence and machine learning. It is an honor to stand before you as we delve into the world where code converges with cognition, algorithms mimic intuitions, and data fuels the engines of discovery. The enthusiastic contributions of members of the organizing committee and participants in these fields imply remarkable efforts. I congratulate the organizers of ELEXCOM'23 for laudable efforts and for providing a platform for this interaction through the event. I wish that whatever discussions, deliberations are happening during these 2 days of conference will definitely provide us a path ahead in carrying out our research in the area which is most suitable to us for our country. With this, I wish the conference a great success with stimulating outcomes. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. It's an immense privilege and honor to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Surendra Pal, ex-Vice Chancellor, Defense Institute of Advanced Technology. Pardon, please. It's an immense privilege and honor to introduce our guest of honor, Professor Surendra Pal, ex-Vice Chancellor, Defense Institute of Advanced Technology, Pune, to this conference. Professor Surendra Pal is a distinguished figure in academia, research, and space technology. With a career spanning over 52 years, he holds prestigious titles like Fellow of IEEE, FNAE, FNASC, GNSS expert, and a distinguished fellow of the Astronautical Society of India. Professor Pal served in key positions such as Vice Chancellor of the Defense Institute of Advanced Technology and as a senior advisor for satellite navigation at ISRO, notably contributing to the Gagan project and India's satellite communication systems. He spearheaded the Indian Satellite Navigation Program, creating the Nave constellation. His global impact is evident through consultancy roles with ITU Geneva, UN Office for Outer Space, and ICOIN Marset in the UK. Professor Pal has received numerous national and international awards, including the Judith Resnick Award from IEEE. He is a prolific author and educator, having published over 250 technical papers, authored a 2-volume book, and guided numerous PhDs. Recently honored as an academic professor by the Academy of CSIR, Professor Pal remains an influential voice in technology and education. May I now request Professor Pal to please speak a few words. Please, sir.
Good morning. Thank you very much for the nice introduction. Well, Professor Prateek, a doyen of Indian technological education and academia, Professor K.P. Singh, my friend Dr. A.K. Singh. Of course, we are in the same field, that's why I'm calling a friend. Sri Sinha ji, and being an administrator and a police person, he talks so nicely and encouraging drone research. The organizer, Professor Dharmendra Singh, who is an example for all of you who have worked in so many areas, and from RF to communications to computers to remote sensing, now drone. A new research which I came to know now only. Okay. And of course, the other distinguished Dr. Arya, Dr. Akhilesh, Dr. Hema Singh, and others. Well, first of all, I wish to congratulate Professor Dharmendra Singh, the organizers, for arranging ELEXCOM', that's it's culminating all the fields. Okay. I'm wondering which field you left, Professor Dharmendra Singh?
Lot of, yeah.
In the field of electronics, communication, and electronics. See, I worked, now it's my 53rd year after I passed out my MTech. And till now also, by the grace of God, I am associated with something or the other. Mostly my career has been with the space technology. And in that era, I wish to congratulate each one of you for Vikram 3 landing, successful landing. Well, I passed out and I did my MTech in quantum electronics at that time, which was in theoretical stage. Today, your MRI, lasers, measures, CAT scanning, etc., they are in practical thing. At that time, they were in theory. And I think Professor K.P. Singh also comes from the same thing when we studied, so I come from there. I joined first Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. This is what Professor Dharmendra Singh has asked me to tell you, how to get into various fields. So I worked in radio astronomy, and in the world's biggest radio telescope, cylindrical telescope, is in Ooty, made by Indians, okay, with Indian technology, that too in 1970 by late Professor Govind Sarup. And now he also created National Center for Radio Astronomy near Pune, where 45-meter diameter antennas are there, made totally in India, assembled on ground and put it. A new technology which he has developed it, and now it's an international center. Then I joined ISRO. I was asked to work on antennas, which I never studied. I went and met Professor Sarabhai. He came one of the days, and I told him, sir, this is the condition, and I would like to leave ISRO and go abroad, because I had something in pocket to go abroad, and my all classmates went abroad. And so must have been with Professor K.P. Singh also. So he said, and this is for the students, it's out of the syllabus. He said, we don't want experts to come from outside. We want you guys to become experts. Second thing he said, yeah, you come from a prestigious institute. I came from BITS Pilani. And you are also all from prestigious institute, IIT Roorkee, which is the oldest engineering college in the country. So he said, if you spend 1 month sincerely, you will know what is the subject. If you spend 6 months sincerely, you will become an expert. And today, I'm more known for other fields which I worked for, navigation, etc., more for antennas and microwaves than navigation and communication. I worked continuously. You see, the moon mission, Chandrayaan 3, the 32-meter antenna dish, which is Indian Deep Space Network, is my design. The total communication system which has gone there, S-band, X-band, all antennas, and high bit rate transmitters, etc., are all my design, my team. And of course, that whole team is, retired, but the legacy continues. So you can work in any field. Then I was asked to work on navigation. the new field at that time, and the navigation is the NAVIC, is Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System, or NAVIC. Why I am mentioning NAVIC? Because Professor Dharmendra Singh mentioned GPS. I would request you to use NAVIC and Gagan. And Gagan is GPS aided geo-augmented navigation system. GPS does not give you correct position. It gives you still 15 meters if it works, but it can give you 500 meters accuracy also. But with the help of Gagan, you will know whether GPS is working properly or not, whether it's getting spoofed. So the Gagan is an Indian system, so India has done wonderfully well. Let me tell you that we come from an era where India was not considered as a technological, advanced country. We were underdeveloped country. Today we are a developed country, both in education, engineering sector. Let me tell you, any education sector, medical tourism is there. Okay, and we are very, on the front runners of atomic energy. In defense research, where some of the colleagues are there, and then added to that one, space research. And definitely we have proved we can do it, what others can't do it. And added to that one, you will be happy to know that we were put under sanctions, and during sanctions, we did more progress than without sanctions. And today, on Chandrayaan 1, there were 6 experiments, and 5 were from abroad, and 3 were from NASA. The Chandrayaan 3, all our experiments are there, but still there is a NASA experiment. And NASA supported us, and there is a retro reflector, which you can find out the exact location or exact distance between Moon and Earth on the total orbital thing. So we have come to that one. We are launching a satellite in somewhere maybe this year or next year. That's called NISAR, NASA ISRO Radar Project. And since this conference is about radar, let me tell you the L-band radar is made by them, S-band radar is made by ISRO, and the whole payload is going over satellite. We launched there 80 satellites, 104 satellites were launched by PSLV. So NASA is looking at us. There are 50 scientists of NASA are working in ISRO. So we come from that era. Yesterday, Dr. Arya and the ADG Sinhaji talked about the Air Chief Brownie. I liked his sentence. The difficult things anybody can do, but impossible you have to do it. And we have done impossible things in India. Say, defense persons are, DRDO persons are there, but BrahMos has played a crucial role in threatening our neighboring friendly countries, both this side and on the northern side. I had, opportunity to work with Professor Rao from the beginning itself, late Professor U.R. Rao, and he used to tell that if you want to do something, you have to think out of box. Engineers, you don't have a unique solution for anything. You can have different solutions. And you don't have a costly solution. You can have a cheaper solution. I just want to give an example that in Aryabhatta, we made the total thing wooden models. And then we put in this thing to check the links, communication links on a helicopter and a balloon. And the helicopter was flown by the erstwhile Air Chief Krishnaswamy. He was the pilot. So, then we found out the link because we did not know it. And when Aryabhatta was launched from Kapustuni in our Cosmodrome, Professor Rao and D.P. Dhar and Professor Dhawan, they asked me, "Hey, Paul, will your communication system work? Will your antenna radiate?" I told him, "I never seen any antenna radiating. How can I tell you?" But yes, it did work, and today I can say, even anything will radiate if you do it properly designed. We forget about the cross book. Read the cross book for passing the exam, but you cannot design an antenna system. You have to think innovatively. An electronics engineer, an RF engineer, and a computer engineer is like an artist. You can make a thing depending on your thing, and it will be wonderful. So I'm advising you, today we're in an era where we are from computers, we've got communications, we have got VLSIs, okay. We have got processors which can do it. There is one person has sent this one small news item is going on that it sent that Apollo 11 did not land because there is a flag is fluttering, and it's called a conspiracy that you can see in Google, but it did land there. The fluttering was because the data rate was so low, from one frame to another frame, it was coming very slowly, and it gives an idea that is as if it's fluttering. And today, the data from Chandrayaan 3 has come so fast, we know how the lander is going down. And Prime Minister has gone there today early morning. So the management, the administration, management, the government, everything is helping. Early morning he has gone there. At 7 o'clock, he came directly. 7 o'clock, he has gone to ISRO to address all the persons. He has given today a slogan, Jai Kisan, Jai Jawan, that was a thing. He has given Jai Vigyan or Jai Anusandhan. Two things he has added it. So think out of box, think innovatively, and don't get limited to single field. But at the same time, don't forget your basic field. If you are an electronics engineer, you are an electronics engineer, but you can do any other thing, but don't forget electronics. If you are electrical engineer, remain electrical engineer, do anything. And computer communication and processing, artificial intelligence are the tools which each one of you have to learn it. For mechanical engineers, also you have to learn because you have to do the 3D printing. I see the professor from mechanical engineering department, that's why I am telling. So you are in that era and you do it. NEP 2020 provides you flexibility in that direction. And don't just think, that I am a computer engineer. I'll give you a small. One computer engineer came to, and I was a associate director of ISRO. I asked, there is some look into our computers for a Navik. He says, yeah, look. When he went, when he was just switched on, the smoke was coming out. And what has happened? What he did, he went backside. That 220 volts he has made to 110 volts and then plugged it, because he has not learned electrical engineering. So please, computer engineers, it's not that you have to learn all those things also. I wish this conference a great success. You are in an era where there's a lot of disruption in the technology, and thanks to Professor Dharmendra Singh, he has given me a chance to speak on disruption of technology. So maybe I'll be able to tell you more. Thank you very much. Thanks, Professor Dharmendra Singh, for giving me this. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. Truly beautiful. Your remarkable journey continues to still inspire generations of scientists and engineers, showcasing the power of innovation and dedication in advancing space technology and communication. I would now like to introduce our guest of honor, Professor K.P. Singh, ex-director IIT BHU, to the delegates and dignitaries. Professor K.P. Singh received the PhD degree from Indian Institute of Technology, BHU, Varanasi, India in 1967. He has served as director of IIT BHU. He has served as chairman, Board of Governors, UP, Textile Technology Institute, Kanpur, and institute professor with the Department of Electronics, IIT BHU. He has contributed to various areas of research such as microwave, remote sensing, antenna, and propagation. May I now request Professor K.P. Singh to please bless us with your benevolent words.
Good morning to everyone. On the dais from extreme right, Dr. Mr. Amit Sinha, ADG Uttarakhand, who has given the glimpse of his batch's contribution to the future of country through the drone. Dr. A.K. Singh, Director DLRL Hyderabad, who had been my colleague and my student at IIT BHU. Professor Surendra Pal, as you can see, the experience speaks very loud and very vastly. The experience he has gained over 53 years now has summarized in very few sentences so many things for the future of India, for the present direction in India, for the defense, for the space communication, space technology, and so many domains. He is a real stalwart, and he is an ideal for many scientists, including KP Singh. नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं. Then the chief guest of the day, Professor Pratik Kishore, Director TBRL, Chandigarh. As you can see, he is a dynamic, tall personality and a real good researcher in the defense area. Professor UP Singh in absentia and Professor Pant in absentia, they also deserve to be named here in this conference as they have contributed. As you can see on the board, Dr. Pant is the patron and chair of this conference. And Professor UP Singh, being Deputy Director, had to represent him today. And he was here, he had some urgent work and gone for addressing that. On the dais, Professor Dharmendra Singh, and he has been elaborated by everyone here. So I don't want to elaborate. He is a dynamic person, not in look, but otherwise in his deeds. On the floor, there are distinguished persons. Dr. Akhilesh Sharma ji, an outstanding scientist. N.K. Arya Sahab. Madam Hema Singh, she is Chief Scientist at National Aeronautics Limited, Bangalore. She is on the front seat. Then Satyakesh Dubey, he is hiding himself behind 3-4 seats. He is a pioneer worker in National Physical Laboratory. Then many other distinguished scientists, dear friends, colleagues, learners in this conference, that is the students, not only from IIT Roorkee, from other institutions, and I heard there are few from abroad also. And the comparer, of course, they deserve more than anybody else. Congratulations for doing the successful job. In addition, the conference was not held unilaterally by Professor Dharmendra Singh, Professor Ekant Sharma, Professor Deep Kiran. They are also part of this conference, and this shows the wisdom and the futuristic approach of Professor Dharmendra Singh and IIT Roorkee to involve many other colleagues who can bear the torch for the future as well. This continuity has to be maintained throughout, and that is what he has been doing successfully. Today, we gather here at this remarkable conference. One com is missing, another, one communication, another computer. So it could be called ELEXCOM'. One communication and one other for computer. And in 23, through IEEE and many other sponsors, he is organizing this. As we are moving through the era of rapid technological advancements, we find ourselves on the path of a revolution that's altering the way we interact with our environment. conduct research, manage resources, and even envision our future. Seeing above in the sky as well, if you look at the sky in the night, you might find some twinkling stars-like thing, moving kind of thing. They are nothing but satellites at lower Earth orbits. We witness more than just machines in the sky. UAVs are the embodiment of human ingenuity, representing the culmination of scientific discoveries, engineering breakthroughs, and the insatiable quest for knowledge. These flying wonders are not merely tools, they are our partners in pushing through the boundaries of what we can achieve in future. UAV have transcended their initial roles and have become critical assets across the wider spectrum of research in the various fields of scientific endeavors. From soaring over past agricultural landscapes to monitor crop health and optimize yields, to fly over the uneven terrains as addressed by Mr. Amit Sinha. These optimize the total effort. One additional thing which is really futuristic and we do need to develop it in our country, the contributions from the farmers. Until unless they are brought up, their produce are paying them very well back, we will not be able to really garner the development of the country. As we are claiming today, we are developing and we claim to be developed. 2047 is too far. Before that, we are nowhere less than many other countries in scientific arena or many other research disciplines. Now 5G and 6G which are coming up, if they are really tutored to the farmers well, through these equipment they can find the need of their crop, the health of their crop. The smaller sensors put on in the field can tell them when to irrigate their crop, and all this partial effort has been already done by Professor Dharmendra Singh involving 2,000 or more farmers through the satellite-based imagery. If we combine the satellite-based, UAV-based, drone-based rather, then educating the farmers, we can harvest a better reap in the future and may make them prosperous to see our country a developed country in not too far 2047, but much before that. I wish that happens sooner. As we navigate through the symposium of varied ideas, let us not overlook the collaborative heartbeat that sustains radar's evolution, which has been really in the scientific domain, contributions by Professor Surendra Pal. In the defense, Dr. A.K. Singh, he has contributed tremendously for the radars and the antennas to be deployed on the front end, or rather in the frontiers of our defense. He has been awarded so many things, so many times, as you have already listened to that. AI and ML, machine learning and artificial intelligence, have evolved from mere buzzwords to becoming our trusted allies in the realms of as diverse as healthcare, finance, transportation, as I have said, agriculture also needs education, of course, and scientific research. Today, as we gather here at this conference, we partake in a symposium that celebrates the harmonious blend of human ingenuity and computational prowess. The journey of AI/ML, I'm leaving that, I have already touched upon. In the closing remarks, I invite you to embrace this era beyond 5G and 6G also. That's in the near future. 5G and 6G are not too far. They are going to be in near future. We have to think beyond that also, and to garner and to harness the beauty of our scientific endeavors. We stand at the brink of history, authoring a tale of connectivity, communication, and collaboration. Let our exchanges, our mutual discussions, our debates, deliberations, and innovative ideas reverberate beyond these conference walls only, and infuse the world with the spirit of exploration and the audacity to question the limits of what is possible. Thank you very much for joining us on the journey, for embarrassing the unknown, and for being champions of communication beyond horizons. Horizons are visible, but we have to think beyond horizon also. Many things are to be said. It will eat away a lot of time, so I must conserve the time. I'm sorry I have eaten away some time from your program. Let us chart a course onto the uncharted with the beacon of innovation guiding our way in the future. I wish this conference, a grand success and a torchbearer for the future of the country. And I congratulate the organizers, not only Professor Dharmen Singh, but Ekant Sharma, Deep Kiran, and all other colleagues, not only colleagues, but the students who are working day and night, including these two smart ladies here on the floor, on the dais, and many others. They are sitting there, they are smiling, they are contributing also with their smile. That is more important. And hope that deliberations and interactions will lead and rather create and make many futuristic scientists for the development of our country. We wish our country a grand success in the future. Thank you very much for listening with me and bearing with my words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the enlightening words that you have shared with us. I would now like to introduce our chief guest, Professor Prateek Kishore, outstanding scientist and director, TBRL, DRDO Lab Chandigarh, to the delegates and dignitaries. Professor Prateek Kishore, an accomplished scientist, assumed the role of director at TBRL on December 1st, 2020. He holds a bachelor's in mechanical engineering from BITS Mesra Ranchi and an MTech in production engineering from Punjab Technical University Jalandhar, complemented by an MBA in operations management from IMT Ghaziabad. Beginning his career in 1991 as a scientist at DRDO's Terminal Ballistics Research Laboratory, Chandigarh, he steadily advanced to the position of OS Scientist H by July 2018. During his tenure, he served as Head Program Officer Missiles at DRDO headquarters from August 2014 to January 2016, overseeing the development of various tactical missiles. He later took on the role of director at the Directorate of Planning and Coordination, DRDO headquarters, New Delhi, from December 2019 to November 2020, where he played a pivotal role in planning and monitoring DRDO's program and projects. Notably, he introduced online monitoring of programs and projects and revised procedure for projects formulation and management. His significant contribution lie in the research and development of shaped charge and explosively formed penetrator warhead for anti-armor applications, missile warhead design, explosive formulations, and system engineering, with over 50 publications in national and international journal, conferences, and workshops, as well as holding several patents. He made a lasting impact on his field. He has also represented DRDO during MTCR discussion in Paris, and led a joint DRDO BDL delegation to Vietnam to explore potential areas of cooperation in defense equipment and technologies. Professor Prateek Kishore's outstanding technical contributions have earned him several prestigious awards, including the DRDO Young Scientist Award, DRDO Scientist of the Research Outstanding Technology Development, and special awards for strategic contribution. Furthermore, he is a fellow of the Aeronautical Society of India and a life member of the High Energy Material Society of India. He also holds the position of chairman for the Chandigarh Delhi chapter of HEMSI and chairman of the Town Official Language Implementation Committee for the Pinjore Kalka Parvanu region. Additionally, he has been conferred with the title of Honorary Professor by Amity University, Haryana. May I now request Professor Prateek Kishore to please address this conference. Please, sir.
Thank you very much for a nice introduction. A very good morning and greetings to all. Professor U.P. Singh, Deputy Director, IIT Roorkee. Professor K.P. Singh, former Director, IIT BHU. Professor Surendra Pal, ex-Vice Chancellor, DIAT Pune. Dr. A.K. Singh, ex-Director, DLRL Hyderabad. Shri Amit Sharma, ADG Uttarakhand. Professor Dharmendra Singh, IIT Roorkee. Distinguished academicians, researchers on the dais, delegates, participants of the International Conference on Electrical, Electronics, Communication and Computers, ELEXCOM 2023. It's indeed an honor and privilege for me to stand before you as the chief guest at the inaugural function of the ELEXCOM 2023. And really, I'm honored to be in the company of distinguished researchers and some of my gurus whom we have been actually referring to when we were talking for defense technologies. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers, the Drone Research Center at IIT Roorkee, IEEE Roorkee Subsection, IEEE Uttar Pradesh Section GRSS Chapter, and particularly Professor Dharmendra Singh for extending this esteemed invitation. It's a privilege to be a part of an event that brings together some of the brightest minds in the field of electrical, electronics, communication, and computers. It's an ideal platform to exchange ideas, share experiences, and explore latest technological achievements. In today's rapidly evolving world, technological progress is the driving force behind innovation and change. The fields of unmanned autonomous vehicles, electric vehicles, radars, communication beyond 5G and 6G, AI and ML are at the forefront of this technological evolution, along with some other critical technology areas. The research work being done in these domains has the potential to reshape the industries, enhance the quality of life, and even address some of the most pressing challenges facing our society. The interest in UAVs are due to its potential as a force multiplier. Technology constituents of the UAV has newer challenges. For the platform, it is its endurance, carrying capability, the speed, ability to operate in different operational environment, the materials, the propulsion systems, the detectability or the capability to avoid detection, the survivability, because when we are talking in terms of military operations, I mean, anything in that area has to be, if it has offense capability, at the same time it has to have its own defense mechanisms. So the survivability of these kind of UAVs, and last but not the least, it is the affordability, the cost. As far as the payloads are concerned, it is going to be the signature resolution under different conditions at standoff distances. Data rate and onboard processing of data are some other areas of research. It is expected that such force multipliers provide necessary information to the manned station in real time or near real time scenario. Being a force multiplier also comes with its own challenges, with its own disadvantage. And as in defense, I said, whatever we are talking in terms of our capability to have offense capability, at the same time we have to have an equally potent and effective defense capability. And therefore, it is not that when we talk in terms of drone technology and we are trying to use drone technology as a force multiplier for our application, we are also likely to be saturated with the same technology by our adversaries. Under these conditions, the anti-drone technology also plays a very key and important role, and an anti-drone technology which should be low-cost base, easily deployable, and over a larger area or to have a coverage of a larger area. That is going to be one of the challenge. Another evolving area would be for the UAVs to coexist with the manned platform. That is managing the UAVs in a cooperative manner with other assets. That would be another area of research, how the communication will be done in the real time, or how the data transfer would happen in real time, and without actually crossing path of each other, having this collision avoidance capability built into it. Another area, as the numbers are going to increase and where focus has to be there, is the mishap rate. That would be a point of concern even today. I mean, if we look at some of the published data, it's about 37% is actually being attributed to the propulsion or the control, and about 27% or so is actually attributed to the human factor, that is the drone pilot. So these two put together actually account for almost about 65% of the mishap that is happening for the drone technology. So these are the two areas, if we have to really be focusing on as a force multiplier, these are the areas that we need to focus upon. The system reliability studies also would be an area of interest, because as the numbers increase, the population increases, the quality issues will come into picture. It is not a one-time job, it has to be every time right, and therefore the quality issues, the system reliability issues also will be a part of the study. The UAVs have found application in all kinds of activities, whether we call it as a dull or a routine kind of an activity, or we call it as a dangerous kind of an activity. It has potential also for surveillance where some kind of a contamination is there. So those kind of potential applications. So you can say the UAVs will find application or has already got application in areas which you can call it as dull or routine. You can call it as some kind of a dirty areas where some human exposure is not warranted, and certain dangerous mission where actually you are crossing over to have a look at your adversary, and also capability to inflict some kind of a damage on him, whether it in terms of what a different kind of payloads. As we delve into discussions, presentations, and interactions over the next 2 days, I would request all of you to embrace the spirit of collaboration and open dialogue. It is through these exchanges and that the new ideas are born, the solutions are found, and the boundaries of human knowledge are pushed further. Your presence at ELEXCOM'23 signifies your commitment to pushing the boundaries of technology. You are the torchbearers of innovation, and your contribution have the power to shape the future. The connects that you make here, the insights that you gain here, and the lessons that you learn here will undoubtedly influence your journey in the years to come. I would urge you all to actively engage in the various sessions, network with the peers, participate in discussion that spark your curiosity. Remember that the knowledge you gain and the connects that you establish during the conferences like these can lead to opportunities beyond imagination. As I look back at my own career, I realize that the progress we made is not because of individual accomplishments. There is always a collective part, there is always a collective effort of a community which is working towards a shared goal. You are also a part of team, as we all of us have been. I'm confident that ELEXCOM'23 will foster a vibrant community of thinkers and doers united in their passion for technology and its limitless possibilities. It's also an opportunity for us to involve with industry since the beginning of the design and development phase for a sustainable growth model. We have to have an integration of the research part, along with the academia, with the research institutes, with academia at the back end, and the industry at the forend, so that a worthwhile solution and whatever we produce meets the requirement at an affordable cost to be deployed for various applications. That has to be the model. The integrated model has to be there. DRDO Industry Academia Center of Excellence, the DIACOE, is an attempt in this direction. Once again, I express my sincere gratitude for having me as the chief guest at this wonderful event. Let's embark on this journey of discovery together, celebrating the power of knowledge, collaboration, and the boundless potential of technology. Thank you once again, and I wish you a very productive and enlightening conference. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words. All of us are delighted to hear such empowering and visionary words from you. This podium has been a very beautiful and inspiring setup for all of us. May we now begin the felicitations. May I now request Professor U.P. Singh to felicitate our chief guest, Professor Prateek Kishore. Can we have the round of applauses? May I now request Professor U.P. Singh to felicitate Professor K.P. Singh. Can we have the round of applauses, please? May I now request Professor U.P. Singh to felicitate Professor Surendra Pal. May I now request Professor U.P. Singh to felicitate Professor Dr. A.K. Singh. May I now request Professor U.P. Singh to felicitate Mr. Amit Sinha. Thank you so much, sir. May I now request Professor Dharmen Singh to felicitate Professor UP Singh.
May I now request to Professor Deep Kiran to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good morning, everyone. Dear esteemed dignitaries, colleagues, students, and my dear friends. On behalf of the organizing committee of IEEE International Conference on Electrical, Electronics, Communications, and Computers, ELEXCOM 2023, I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to everyone in attendance, both in person and virtually. We are deeply honored and privileged to have the opportunity to organize the inaugural edition of ELEXCOM 2023 at IIT Roorkee. And we look forward to continue this tradition in even grander form in the years to come. Let me begin by expressing my deep appreciation to Professor UP Singh, Deputy Director IIT Roorkee, for taking the time out of his busy schedule to speak to us today. I would also like to thank Dr. Pratik Kishore, Director, Terminal Ballistics Research Laboratory, DRDO, for accepting our invitation as a chief guest and gracing us with his kind words and presence. We are also grateful to Professor KP Singh, ex-director IIT BHU, Professor Surendra Pal, former Vice Chancellor, Defense Institute of Advanced Technologies, Dr. A.K. Singh, ex-director, Defense Electronics Research Laboratory, DRDO, and Mr. Amit Sinha, ADG Administration, Uttarakhand Police, for giving us their time and honoring us with their presence, which gave us a lot of encouragement. We extend our gratitude to the distinguished keynote speakers, delegates, and enthusiastic participants from across the nation for participating in this event. We are also thankful to Professor Umesh Kumar Sharma, Dean Infrastructure, and his team for their support throughout this process. We thank the members of the media team for covering this event. We are also grateful to our sponsors for their generous support in making this event a success. In the end, I would like to thank all the members of the organizing committee, especially Professor Ekant Sharma, along with me, and the student volunteers who have been involved in this particular endeavor for the past several months. The event would not have been possible without their cooperation and support. Thank you all once again. We look forward to have an extremely productive two-day conference. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. May I now request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय
Thank you, everyone. May I now request our esteemed guests, dignitaries, participants, ladies and gentlemen, to please join us for the high tea. We resume at 12. Thank you. We resume.
There is one announcement, please. We are already approximately 1 hour late, so high tea is there.